background's a bit different. Doesn't matter. Everything matters on Monday Matters, right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. Yes indeed, we're in a strange new location, a hotel room on the south coast of England. More of that in a moment, but first of all, I'll just be going through the things we're up to today. We'll have a look at the news of the week as usual. We'll have a look at what I've been up to on the channel on my bench, and of course I'll be announcing this week's kit of the week. Don't think you'll have to guess too hard to figure that one out, but we go through the motions anyway, why not? If you enjoy the show, remember please, imperial thumbs up on the like button below, and of course if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for all the news of all the new videos as they appear on my channel. And of course, if you really like the channel, you can support it in a more concrete way in future production by going to Super Thanks or by going to any of my partner programs online. So, what am I doing on the south coast of England? Is this a holiday? Not as such. I got an email from Ethics saying, are you free on the 21st of November? I said, can be, what for? And they said, well, we would wonder if you'd like to join us going and having a look at a factory somewhere in southern England. I said, well, obviously, because you don't want to tell me where it was. Is this making what I think it's making? And they said, yes, it is. So I'm here because tomorrow morning, or this morning if you're watching it on Monday, because this is Sunday night, I'll be going to a company here called Plastech, and they are making the brand new 1/24th scale Spitfire right here in the UK. Isn't that exciting? So I'll be going to have a look at the factory, having a chat with some of the technical guys there, having a chat with some of the Airfix guys as well, and putting together some video as a result. So more reason why you should subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, because you'll get those videos coming up as well. Very excited at the opportunity of doing that. I've got a whole sheetload of questions I've been mugging up on polystyrene and how you mould polystyrene, what polystyrene even is, all the issues around polystyrene, so I can try and sound a bit clever tomorrow when they want to say, oh, we have to heat it, and say, oh, is that above the glass transition temperature, and would that be at about 100 Celsius? And they can say, yes it is, and yes it is. Well done. I'll feel like the school swap. Not that I ever was a school swap, but kind of that's maybe why I want to feel like one. Anyway, all of those videos will be coming up, showing you how the things are actually manufactured, the injection process, the design around it, all the big machinery they use to do this, which would be really cool. And of course having a chat with everyone to explain a whole lot of the thinking behind it. There's going to be some stuff on the research around the schemes, research around the actual design of the aircraft, all of that. If you remember back in sort of June, July, we had a whole day of content creators day at Airfix, and had amazing access to a lot of really cool people, and I ended up with about 6 different videos at the end of it. It's kind of like one of those days, but a bit shorter, and just really focused on the Spitfire. So very, very happy to be doing that. Really, really, really delighted that Airfix invited me, so that's grand. That's all to come in the future. Why don't we now just catch our breath and have a look at this week's news of the week. HK Models is releasing a kit of the B25J Mitchell in 1/48 scale. With plenty of interior detail and lots of glass panels, this will be a great kit for the detail specialist. But for real detail, you might prefer this 1/72nd scale kit of the Airco DH9A from Clearprop. Not only have you got miles of rigging, but they supply a sheet of photo etch as well, for things as small as the pilot's gun sight. For a more modern look at aerial warfare, Clearprop has also announced a 1/48 scale kit of the Bayraktar drone that has been operating in the war in Ukraine. Revell has released a few test shots of their upcoming 1/32nd scale Hawker Hurricane. This looks like there'll be plenty of detail when it finally hits the stores sometime next month at a recommended price of about £46, suggesting there won't be things like any open engine option. back to earth, and Tamiya has released this 1/48th scale kit of the American M8 motorised howitzer. This comes with a detailed open-top turret and a figure as well, a great scale for starting out with armour modelling. For the more traditional is this First War artillery tractor by St George model in 1/35th. Those wheels are just crying out for some muddying up. And for inspiration for diorama, how about this British SBG assault bridge in 1/35th from AFV Club? Maybe it's time to try out some of those water effects you've been thinking about doing. Dynamo Models has some new figures in 1/35th. First Georges and Henri, a couple of resistance fighters. Then there's also this civilian family group in a post-war winter scene, complete with the angriest baby I think I've ever seen. Trumpeter has this 1/700th scale kit of HMS Colombo, a C-class cruiser designed for the First World War that actually served in the Second World War as well. And finally, this week's award for the smallest kit goes to Armour Models and this Millennium Falcon in 1/2700th scale, making it about 1.3 centimetres or half an inch long. Nice detail though. On the bench this week, of course, has been the 1/48 scale Hobby 2000 Harrier GR7/GR9, which I think makes into a really lovely kit, being sold for 30 quid, give or take, at the moment. Tiger Hobbies have imported it, done a deal with Hasegawa, who actually make the plastic, and Hobby 2000 have then put extra bits in, updated the decals, cast-graph decals. They've got canopy and wheel masks, that kind of thing. Packaged it together. They're doing it, Gary at Tiger Hobbies is doing it as a thank you to everyone who's helped him and indeed the whole business get through the whole COVID thing. So for sticking with him, he's doing this, which I think £30 for a 1/48 Harrier, got to be worth it. And it is a nice kit. It's properly very, very nice to make. Not massively complex, not thousands of photo etch and all that. Cockpits, okay, actually no, I won't say the cockpit's okay. The actual control instrument panel is actually moulded really well, but it's just the decals are a difficult fit. Anyway, have a look at the videos. I've done the videos about it. You can find out for yourself. Me, I would say to you, if you want a Harrier, get one. They're wonderful. They're really good. And of course, that then leaves the decks clear. And that leaves the decks clear for this week's kit of the week, which won't surprise you at all if I tell you it's the 1/24th scale Spitfire Mark 9C from Airfix, which has indeed arrived. I've done a box opening for it, which has been very well received. I still don't know what scheme I'm finishing it in. Have a look at the video, go to the SurveyMonkey or go to the community tab here, or the SurveyMonkey that's online. The link, I'll put the link in that for down in the information panel again, but you can check out the video as well, and it'll tell you about the four schemes and a bit behind the four schemes. I'm not going to say who's in the lead at the moment because I don't want to influence it, so I'll leave that to you. Just have a look, pick which of the four schemes are. If you can't vote in any way at all for any reason, just drop me a comment here and just say, couldn't vote, this is what I would like. And I'll add everything together, and then, hey, maybe next week's Monday Matters, I'll announce the winner and maybe order some paint. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's what's happening. Spitfire 9C in 1/48, and it's I'll have a look at the box opening. The kit is really nice. I'm going to try a whole new range of different things on there. There's going to be some new weathering. I'm going to probably be spraying all of the large decal areas, so the roundels and maybe even the other markings. Oh, I always do the invasion stripes. If they've got invasion stripes, I always do those in black and white, by hand or spray them. But I think it's probably better to do the decals for the wings and the underwings if they're on the sides. I'll actually do those as sprays because it's going to be a nightmare otherwise to try and get everything to sit, and I really want to pick out the detail that's there and show the detail that's there. these guys have spent a lot of time putting it in. Why wouldn't I want to actually show it off? That's going to take quite a few weeks to build. So what I'll probably be doing is in the background doing a few other builds as well, but I won't be publishing them just yet. So I'll be really sticking with the Spitfire for the moment in terms of new videos. Video about the visit, of course, coming up. And there's one or two other things I've got planned as well. So hey, if you don't want to miss anything, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you will be notified whenever a new video turns up. Then you can have a look at it as soon as everyone else does. Of course, you've got a couple of hundred videos in my back catalogue. Some of the videos are going to be repurposed this week because Aldi and Lidl have announced their Christmas Airfix things. Lidl have got about 8 of the quick build kits, the snap together Lego-y type things. They've got about 8 of those to do. I would say don't be completely dismissive of them in some respects, because if you know someone who's got someone like a 5-6-year-old and you want them to get them into the idea of making model kits, then they're absolutely perfect. I'm told that some people have used the F-35 Lightning kit, put it together, actually glued it together, done some seam filling, done a bit of spraying, and it produces a half-decent kit of the F-35, so maybe it does, I don't know. Aldi have got a few of the quick builds as well. They've got Spitfire and Raptor, a Veyron and a McLaren car. But they have also the 6 kits they did last year, they're having this year as well. So Spitfire, Hurricane, FW190, BF109, Jet Provost 3 and the Mary Rose. All of the original starter sets, starter gift sets, whatever. So ones that come with the paint and the glue and the brushes and proper plastic models. They're all going, I think it starts on Thursday of this week, so 24th, I'm going to say 24th, yeah, 24th of November. I think, from memory, they're about £8, £7 or £8, they're not a fiver anymore. Check out, if you go to the Aldi website, you can order them online now, or pop into your local Aldi store. I'll be doing a video about them, linking to all of them, because I've already done the build videos for all of them, so I'll be packaging the whole thing together as a Aldi super package, as it were, and see how we go from there. It did amazingly well for the channel last year. Lots of guys and gals were telling me they bought the kits to practice things on, as like painting mules, if you like. So if you want to practice your German markings, you buy the BF109, you're doing the spray stuff, or practicing weathering techniques and chipping and all these different things, because they're pretty cheap, but they're actually not bad kits. They're early 2010s, most of the molds. I think the Hurricane's actually not a bad little kit at all, to be fair. The Spitfire's good. The FW190 is the one I think most people have a bit of a problem with around the nose area, fitment of the parts. BF109 is great. The kits are fine, and they're pretty well detailed, and they're pretty well panel lined, and you can actually get some amazing results. So get some, check it out online as well, and get a few for practice, and why not? Maybe this is a chance to donate the flying donate the flying hours to Models for Heroes. Nice Christmas gift for them. So that's what's happening this week. I'm building a big Spitfire, and I may be buying some teeny Spitfires as well. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know it hasn't been quite as long and enjoyable maybe as normal, but we will be back to normal next week, back at home in the regular studio. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you've liked it, imperial thumbs up on the button below, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you want to see future videos, and I will see you next time. Take very good care now. Goodbye.